Archangel Michael says, a divine shift is approaching that you never saw coming. The energy around you is trembling with the footsteps of someone whose absence once shattered your peace. You will soon hear a knock, not just on your door, but deep within your soul. They thought they could walk away, leave you behind like dust in the wind, and never look back. But something powerful has stirred inside them, a memory, a guilt, a realization that you were never someone they could replace. And now, the time has come for that cycle to return to where it began. This is no ordinary return. This is a return soaked in regret, in sleepless nights, in countless moments of silent whispers that cried your name across dimensions. A karmic loop is closing, and heaven has signed the moment. It is near. You may not even recognize their face when you first see it, because the pain of their own choices has carved lines of sorrow into their appearance. But their heart, that heart still echoes with your presence. They didn't just lose a person, they lost their divine appointment. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The wind has started to carry their energy closer to your life again. Even nature itself feels disturbed, sensing something or someone is creeping back into your vibration. This isn't a coincidence, it's a cosmic alignment fueled by truths that can no longer be hidden. Archangel Michael says, their spirit has been restless ever since they walked away. It didn't matter how loud they laughed, or how far they traveled, your absence grew like a storm inside them. And now that storm is coming back home. You held their flaws. You forgave their damage. You gave them what others wouldn't even dare dream of. And they traded that grace for illusions, only to find themselves empty, shattered, and consumed by your memory. Every time they close their eyes, they still hear your voice. Every shadow they pass reminds them of you. They tried to bury your presence with distractions, but now those distractions have abandoned them too. Type Amen to get blessing 777. They've been watching you, silently, from a distance you didn't even know existed. Whether through a mutual friend, a shared platform, or the unseen spiritual realm, they've kept their eyes on your evolution. You blossomed without them, and that haunts them more than anything. You weren't just a chapter in their story. You were the moment their soul felt closest to truth. But pride and fear led them to make choices that now ache in their bones. Even when they laugh with others, their spirit weeps inside. No one has been able to replace what you gave. No one has reached the depth of your love. They had dreams of building with you, but they buried them beneath silence and shame. Now those dreams are rising like roots under the earth, refusing to stay hidden. Their soul is screaming for reconciliation, even if their lips remain silent. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Do not be surprised when the unexpected knock comes. Do not let the stillness of today fool you. The divine timeline is already in motion, and their feet are being led to your doorway. You will feel it first in your sleep, strange dreams, familiar voices, odd emotions that don't belong to your present. That's the signal. That's their energy breaking through. The day they return will not be bright and clear. It will be a moment you least expect, maybe even a moment of chaos. But through that chaos, a familiar shadow will appear. The knock won't just come from their hand. It will come from their heart. And it will shake you deeper than you ever imagined. Type Amen to get blessing 222. They've rehearsed their apology in their mind 100 times. But words can't undo the damage, they know this. That's why their energy will speak louder than anything they say. They're hoping you haven't forgotten. They're praying that your heart still carries a piece of them. But they also know, you've changed. You are no longer the version of you they walked away from. You have grown. You have healed. And now, you hold the power they once thought they controlled. This return is not for you to be weak. This is for you to witness justice. The divine needs you to see what happens when someone mishandles an anointed soul. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Their regret is not just emotional, it's spiritual. They've lost more than your touch. They've lost the blessing that your presence carried. Heaven had assigned you to them as a healing light. But they turned away from the light, choosing shadows instead. Now they wander, blind in the dark, hoping that light still remembers them. Archangel Michael says, you are not to chase, not to beg, not to prove. Your journey is sacred. Your peace is royalty. Let them come. Let them explain. Let them tremble. Because their soul has already confessed what their lips cannot yet utter. And soon, they will stand in front of you, trembling between fear and hope. Type Amen to get blessing 111. There will be signs before they arrive. Songs that repeat your story. Numbers that reflect your connection. Faces in crowds that resemble them. All of it is divine preparation. They will come wearing the weight of time. Older, quieter, less sure of themselves. Their presence will no longer demand attention, it will seek forgiveness. But remember, this isn't just a return of a person, it's the return of a test. The universe is checking what you've learned. Will you give your crown away again? You will feel emotions rise, anger, nostalgia, confusion, sadness. Let them flow. But do not let them rule. You are the master of this moment now. Type Amen to get blessing 000. Their words will shake. Their eyes will water. Their soul will beg. But your higher self will know what to do. You may choose to open the door wide. You may choose to listen through the crack. You may even choose silence. And all those choices are sacred. You are not where you used to be. You are not who they left behind. You are standing in strength now, and that strength is divine. They will want a second chance. But you will decide if they've earned it. This time, you hold the pen of destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Don't ignore the timing of this. It's not random. It's orchestrated. Even your ancestors have watched this play out from the heavenly realms. They've whispered your name in protection, knowing this day would come. Your spirit guides have guarded your heart fiercely, waiting for you to be strong enough to face this chapter. And now you are. You may feel emotional. That's normal. But don't confuse emotion with weakness. You are not the wounded soul they once walked away from. Type Amen to get blessing 888. They are scared of what you'll say. But they are more scared of what they've become without you. They never thought they'd have to come back like this, with their pride broken, their past exposed, and their heart trembling. But here they are. The person you once waited for is now waiting on you. The one who delayed is now desperate. The one who silenced is now speaking. Archangel Michael says, "The tables have turned." This is divine justice wrapped in a human form. Prepare your soul to witness it. Type Amen to get blessing 121. If you listen closely, you'll hear the rhythm of their steps growing louder in your destiny. Your angels are already moving pieces, preparing the moment of return. You are not crazy for sensing something shifting. You are prophetic. You are aligned. You are chosen. Your healing has called them back, even if you never spoke a word. Your glow has haunted their regrets. Their return is not to break you, it is to confirm how far you've risen. This is divine confirmation. Type Amen to get blessing 101. They will look different. Sound different. Move different. But your soul will recognize them in one instant. You may even feel them before they arrive. A weight in your chest. A tear without reason. A moment of stillness that interrupts your routine. That's them. That's their spirit reaching for your mercy. But the final move will be theirs. You have carried yourself through storms they never imagined. And now, you will watch them walk through the rain, back toward what they once abandoned. Type Amen to get blessing 555. This is not your punishment. This is your reward. You loved purely. You endured silently. You rose gracefully. Now you get to watch heaven balance the scales. Not with revenge, but with revelation. You will not need to explain. Your peace will speak louder than any confrontation. Your silence will echo more than any scream. They will feel it. They will understand. And they will regret it. Type Amen to get blessing 313. Their hands will shake when they knock. Not from fear of you, but from fear of what they lost. They will stutter through their apology. Not because they don't mean it, but because the pain is too real now. They thought time would make them forget you. But time only revealed your true worth. You have been hidden for a reason. But now, the unveiling is near. Prepare. Type Amen to get blessing 202. Archangel Michael says, you are protected. You are powerful. You are positioned. This return is not for you to lose your balance. It is for you to remember who you are. A divine soul. A chosen light. A sacred presence. You will decide the outcome. And heaven will honor your choice. Type Amen to get blessing 144. Their journey back is filled with shadows. But they are hoping your light will let them be seen again. It's not your job to heal them. But it is your right to forgive, if your soul chooses. Either way, the power is yours now. You've already won. And when they knock, you will already know the answer. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Their footsteps will echo with memories that never left their soul. Each step toward your door will carry the weight of moments they replayed in their mind for months, maybe even years. They aren't just returning to you, they are returning to a part of themselves they lost when they let you go. The knock won't just interrupt your day, it will split time. There will be a before they returned and an after they came back. Everything will shift in that instant, because it was divinely scripted to. They may not be able to speak right away. Their voice may tremble. Their eyes may avoid yours. But their heart will scream the truth that's been buried beneath pride, silence, and pain. You won't need to ask why they left. You already know. And they will confirm every silent truth you carried in your heart all this time. Type Amen to get blessing 717. There is a deeper reason they're being allowed to return now. The cycle is closing. The divine wants you to face the very thing that once broke you, and rise above it completely. Your destiny has grown roots since they walked away. You've built gardens where there were once ruins. And that is why they will see you and be in awe of your transformation. They will feel small next to the version of you that stands now. But that is part of the journey. For them to truly regret, they must see what they lost. You don't need to hurt them. Life already has. Your peace will do what no revenge ever could. Type Amen to get blessing 114. When you open that door, whether it's physically or energetically, you'll feel the pull of 1,000 unsaid things. But you'll also feel the presence of angels standing behind you, giving you strength. You may feel old emotions rise, but you'll also feel your higher self keeping you grounded. This is not to punish you. This is to crown you with awareness. They are not the same as before. But neither are you. And what happens next is not fate, it's your decision, your power, your light. Archangel Michael says, their return is only part of the prophecy. The real miracle is in your response. Will you heal them with compassion or free them with closure? Type Amen to get blessing 444. They've dreamt of this day, over and over. They imagined you angry, cold, distant. But they never imagined you powerful, peaceful, and glowing. That's what will shock them the most. You didn't turn bitter. You became better. You didn't seek to destroy them. You rose to a level they can barely reach. They will want to explain, but time has already spoken. They will want forgiveness, but you've already forgiven in silence long ago. Now, you get to show them what divine growth looks like. Not for them, but for yourself. Type Amen to get blessing 888. They'll tell you they didn't know what they were doing. That they were lost. That they were broken. You will see the cracks in their armor, the very ones you once tried to patch with your love. But now, you'll understand, they had to break to learn. Your love was a gift too rare for their unready hands. But now they understand the cost of losing something sacred. They may cry. They may beg. But don't let emotion rewrite history. Let the truth stay clear. Type Amen to get blessing 929. You'll notice how they carry themselves, slower, unsure, humbled. Their confidence isn't what it used to be, because your memory has chipped away at their pride. They've talked to others about you. They've whispered your name in silence. They've told people how they messed up, but no one else could give them what you did. Now, they face the only person they truly wronged, you. And that moment will be bigger than they imagined. They won't even care if you slam the door. Just seeing you again is a miracle they didn't think they'd be allowed. Type Amen to get blessing 343. They may bring a gift, a letter, a memory. But none of that compares to the presence you carry now. You are glowing with divine protection. You are wrapped in the wisdom of angels. And their return has been allowed so you can witness, not wither. Even if you say nothing, your silence will speak. Your eyes will mirror the truth they ran from. And they will feel it all come rushing back. Not every reunion is for reconciliation. Some are just to remind them of what they lost forever. Type Amen to get blessing 212. But heaven is kind. And if your heart leans toward mercy, that is your right. Because forgiving is strength. And peace is power. This moment isn't about them anymore. It's about you reclaiming your throne from the shadows of your past. You don't have to take them back. You don't have to listen long. You only need to own the moment. Your destiny was never tied to someone who couldn't see your value. But your blessing is tied to how you handle the return. Type Amen to get blessing 171. They will try to make you remember the good. But you will never forget the pain. Still, you've healed. And your healing will speak volumes in that short, trembling exchange. No yelling. No blame. Just truth. Just peace. Just clarity. You'll walk away that day taller than ever before. Because you'll see that you were never the one who lost, you were the one who was spared. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Archangel Michael says, this is your confirmation. Your strength has called forth closure. Heaven is proud of how far you've come. Let them knock. Let them speak. Let them weep. You, chosen one, are beyond the pain. You are seated in power. You are aligned with divine favor. And this knock, this moment, was always meant to happen. But not to break you. To prove how unbreakable you've become. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Their return will not bring confusion, it will bring confirmation. The universe never forgot the tears you cried, the nights you begged for answers, the days you held your breath hoping they would come back just to say sorry. And now, that apology is arriving in the flesh, trembling, unannounced, and real. You don't have to prepare. Your soul already knows what to do. You've evolved beyond the place where their absence used to haunt you. This moment is sacred. Not because they are returning, but because you are ready to receive it with power. You hold the upper hand not in revenge, but in peace. Type Amen to get blessing 454. They will be surprised by the strength in your eyes. They imagined you broken. Instead, they will see a warrior who rose from the very hurt they caused. Their memory of you is outdated. Their regrets are rooted in who you used to be. But what they're about to witness is the evolved, divinely anointed version of your soul. They may stumble over their words. They may try to explain the pain they caused by blaming their own chaos. But the truth is, they left someone rare, and life never gave them that again. They searched for you in the arms of others. They searched for you in distractions. But only found empty reflections. Type Amen to get blessing 565. Your presence will silence them more than your words ever could. Because nothing hurts the guilty more than seeing their victim thrive. They thought time would blur your image. But time has only sharpened their memory of you. Every person they tried to connect with after you only reminded them of what they let go. None could match your heart. None could carry your light. Now they know, they didn't just lose someone they cared for. They lost the divine favor that came with you. Type Amen to get blessing 616. Do not let this moment confuse your heart. You've prayed for closure, not for chaos. And this moment will give you exactly that. You will see the pain in their face, the heaviness in their spirit. And in that moment, you'll realize, you no longer carry the same ache they left behind. This is healing in motion. This is divine recompense. This is justice wrapped in softness. You don't need to remind them of what they did. Life has done it 1,000 times over. Type Amen to get blessing 727. They've seen your success. They've felt your absence. And it scared them more than they ever admitted. You've been their unspoken lesson. Their deepest regret. And now, their soul is crying out for one more chance. But this isn't about giving chances. This is about giving yourself peace. Whether you say yes or no, you still win. Because you've already taken your power back. And power doesn't beg, it decides. Type Amen to get blessing 838. Their pride is gone. Their walls are crumbling. And for once, they are real. This is not a performance. It's a raw, exposed soul standing before the very person they once broke. And you, calm, strong, and divine, will hold your ground without effort. Because growth has made you untouchable. You don't owe them anything. But if you choose kindness, let it be from overflow, not obligation. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. This is your divine moment. A moment that will echo in the chambers of your destiny. The angels have waited for this to unfold. Archangel Michael says, you are surrounded with light as you face this. Nothing can steal your progress. Nothing can shake your roots now. Let them say what they need. Let them cry if they must. You just stay aligned. Because this time, you are not hoping they come back, they are praying you'll open the door. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. Whether you open your heart or choose silence, it will be holy. Because it comes from wisdom, not pain. Strength, not ego. They will leave changed by your presence. They may leave in tears. Or they may leave with a faint hope. But they will never forget your power. This is what growth looks like. It's graceful. It's quiet. But it shakes the earth. You are the blessing they mishandled. And now the heavens have brought that truth right to their doorstep. Type Amen to get blessing 484. They may tell you, you were the best thing that ever happened to me. Don't be shocked. You knew it deep down all along. You just needed the divine to confirm it in reality, and now it has. Every silent tear, every sleepless night, every whispered prayer, it all led to this. You didn't lose them. They lost you. And the echo of that loss will remain in their soul forever. You, however, are free. And freedom is the greatest gift of all. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. They thought they had time. They thought you'd always be there waiting. But now they see, you've built a new chapter without them. You moved on without bitterness. You built peace without revenge. And that peace is louder than any explanation they could offer. Your silence has matured into strength. Your heart has bloomed into wisdom. And now, you see them through eyes unclouded by longing. They're still playing catch-up to a moment they can never rewrite. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. This is not a scene of revenge. This is a holy closure. A sacred meeting of past and present. They bring the weight of yesterday. You stand with the wings of today. They ask for entry. But now you hold the key. Whatever your choice, know this, you have already been vindicated. Heaven has seen. Heaven has answered. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. When they leave your door, whether you let them in or not, they will carry your grace. Because you are the lesson that shaped them. They will never find another you. Not in this life. Not in the next. You were a once-in-a-lifetime energy. And they let it go. That pain will echo longer than your goodbye ever did. Be proud. Be calm. Be elevated. Because you survived what was sent to break you. Type Amen to get blessing 3939. Archangel Michael says, your destiny has been protected through it all. You were never alone. You were never forgotten. Every betrayal. Every heartbreak. Every silence. Heaven recorded it. And now, the very person who caused it is returning, not to hurt you again, but to witness what they can no longer touch. You have become untouchable, chosen one. And no door can close what heaven has already written in your favor. Type Amen to get blessing 4646. The knock will come. Maybe softly. Maybe with urgency. But it will come. And when it does, smile. Not because they're back. But because you finally see clearly. This is your sign. This is your moment. This is your spiritual victory. You have already won the unseen battle. And your crown is untouchable. Type Amen to get blessing 5050. Let peace be your final answer. Let wisdom be your voice. Let growth be your legacy. Their regret is not your burden. Their return is not your assignment. It's your reward. Your reward for choosing yourself. For loving purely. For rising again and again. And now, they return, not for you to chase, but to witness what they could never destroy. Type Amen to get blessing 333.